Всем привет! Да ладно, это потому что
Как бы нет. О, какие глаза.
Imagine a country so massive it spans 11 time zones. Russia, the world's largest country by mass, spans everything from the Eurasian steppes to the Caucasus and Ural mountains, from Siberia's dense forests to the Arctic tundras. It's a place where nature shows off in every possible way. Covering about 1/8 of Earth's habitable area, from the European enclave of Kaliningrad to Vladivostok on the Pacific shores, Russia is a world of contrasts. With 145 million people, Russia is the world's 9th most populous country. A striking attribute of her population are the women. Russian women are popular worldwide for their breathtaking beauty, often described as classic and elegant. They're the darling of many for their striking and symmetrical facial features, high cheekbones, and long, well-kept hair. More on the women later on in this video. Despite its huge size, most people in Russia are clustered in cities. Take Moscow, the capital, for instance. It is home to a whopping 12 million people. Or St. Petersburg, where another 5 million call home. But Russia isn't just about numbers. It's a melting pot of cultures, with countless ethnic groups and nationalities. While Russian is the official language, you'll hear a symphony of different tongues across this vast land. However, there's more to this country than just its size. It's packed with surprises. Did you know that 1 in every 4 people here speaks a language other than Russian? Or that you can find over 100,000 rivers crisscrossing the country? Are you ready to go on a wild ride through the land of vodka, matryoshka dolls, and so much more? Ready to discover the real Russia? Russian culture and arts are a powerhouse of emotion and creativity that'll knock your socks off. It all starts with the giants of literature. Leo Tolstoy, the master storyteller, gave us War and Peace. This isn't just a thick book. It's a deep dive into what makes us human. Then there's Fyodor Dostoevsky, the king of psychological drama. His Crime and Punishment will have you questioning your own moral compass. However, Russia has a lot more to offer than literature. You can't help but admire Pyotr Ilyich Tchaikovsky, the musical genius behind some of the world's most beloved melodies. His ballets, like Swan Lake, aren't just pretty tunes. They're emotional journeys. And let's not forget Sergei Rachmaninoff, the piano virtuoso whose concertos are like musical fireworks. Speaking of performances, Russian ballet is in a league of its own. The world-famous Bolshoi Ballet doesn't just dance. They seem to float on air, defying gravity with every leap. And the food? It's comforting in every bite. Russian cuisine reflects the country's vast history and diverse cultural influences. One iconic dish is blini, thin and versatile crepes traditionally consumed during Maslenitsa. Another staple is borscht, a vibrant beet soup enjoyed throughout Eastern Europe. Russian borscht is known for its deep flavor, often enriched with slow-cooked beef and a variety of vegetables. Furthermore, Moscow's streets are a playground for automotive enthusiasts. High-end vehicles like Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Audis, and Porsches are common sights, reflecting the city's wealth and sophistication. These supercars, with their sleek designs and powerful engines, perfectly complement Moscow's vibrant energy. They're not just modes of transport, but rolling works of art that capture admiration and embody success. As Russia's capital, Moscow serves as the country's primary economic powerhouse. It's home to headquarters of major Russian companies and branches of international corporations. The financial sector is particularly strong, with the Moscow Stock Exchange being a global player, though affected by recent geopolitical events. The city also attracts entrepreneurs and startups, fostering a culture of innovation and business opportunity. This is the soul of Russian culture, intense, passionate, and utterly captivating. Stick around, there's so much more to explore. Let's talk about Russian women, who are more than just a sight to behold. These ladies turn heads and change everywhere they go. But it's not just about their stunning looks. It's the way they carry themselves, with a grace that seems to come from another era. Their high cheekbones could cut glass, eyes sparkle like the Volga River, and hair flows like liquid gold or rich mahogany or fiery copper. Variety is the spice of life, after all. But here's the kicker. It's not just a genetic lottery. Russian women take pride in their appearance, treating their bodies like temples and their wardrobes like works of art. But don't let the beauty fool you. These women have brains to match their looks. Russian ladies are often highly educated, with a passion for literature, arts, and culture that runs deep in their veins. They can discuss Dostoevsky over dinner and then switch to debating current events without missing a beat. It's like having a walking, talking encyclopedia, but one that looks great in heels. Regarding their personalities, Russian women are like matryoshka dolls. There's always more beneath the surface. On the outside, you might see a tough, no-nonsense attitude. But crack that shell and you'll find a heart of gold. They're fiercely loyal to their loved ones, with a nurturing spirit that could put Mother Nature to shame. You shouldn't mistake their kindness for weakness. These ladies are tough as nails when they need to be, facing life's challenges with a determination that would make a Siberian tiger think twice. In Russian society, women are the unsung heroes, keeping everything together. They're the glue of the family, juggling careers and households with the skill of a Bolshoi ballerina. From cooking traditional dishes that would make your grandmother weep with joy, to raising kids who could probably run the country by age 10, Russian women do it all, and they do it with style. But it's not all work and no play. When the sun goes down in Moscow, Russian women light up the night. The city's nightlife is like a runway show, concert, and social experiment all rolled into one. These ladies dress to impress, turning heads faster than a Formula One car. Whether they're sipping cocktails in swanky bars or dancing the night away in pulsing clubs, they certainly know how to have a good time. And here's a little secret. They're not just there to look pretty. They're social butterflies, flitting from conversation to conversation with ease. They're just as comfortable discussing the latest fashion trends as they are debating politics or swapping jokes. From revolutions to economic upheavals, these women have seen it all and come out stronger. It's like they've got an inner fire that nothing can extinguish. Having taken you on a short-lived tour of Russia's landscape, art, and culture and given you a glimpse into the lives of Russian women, you might be thinking, wow, I've got to see this for myself. Whether you're dreaming of strolling through Red Square, catching a show at the Bolshoi, or simply soaking in the vibrant atmosphere of Moscow's nightlife, there's one question on every traveler's mind. What's it going to cost me? First up, let's talk about where you'll rest your head. In Moscow, the heart of Russia, you've got options. Want to live it up in the city center? Be ready to shell out between $800 and $1,300 a month for a one-bedroom apartment. That's where the action is, folks. But if you're cool with a bit of a commute, you can score a similar place for $530 to $800 in the outskirts. Not too shabby, right? Now, onto everyone's favorite topic, food. Russian cuisine is a treat, but how much will it set you back? For a decent meal at a mid-range restaurant, plan on spending about $13 to $30 per person. That includes a drink, because, hey, you're on vacation. But if you're feeling fancy and want to dine like a czar, especially in Moscow or St. Petersburg, be prepared to drop $65 or more per person. It's worth it for a taste of luxury if you ask me. Getting around in Russia is a breeze, thanks to their killer public transport. The metro is where it's at, efficient, affordable, and, let's be honest, pretty darn cool to look at. A single ride will cost you about $1. That's right, just $1 to zip around the city like a local. If you're sticking around, consider a monthly pass for about $26. It's like having a golden ticket to the city. Taxis are another option, especially for those late-night adventures. A short ride will typically set you back $3 to $7, depending on traffic and distance. Not bad for door-to-door service, right? Now, here's the deal. Russia is huge, diverse, and full of surprises. While these prices give you a good idea, remember that costs can vary depending on the city, season, and your personal style. Moscow and St. Petersburg tend to be pricier than other areas, so plan accordingly. Also, keep in mind that Russia has its own unique vibe. The language barrier can be real, so maybe learn a few key phrases or download a translation app. And while the country is generally safe for tourists, It's always smart to stay aware of your surroundings and keep your wits about you. Last but not least, embrace the adventure. Russia is a land of incredible history, stunning architecture, and unforgettable experiences. From the grandeur of the Hermitage to the tranquility of Lake Baikal, there's something for everyone. And there you have it, our Russian adventure comes to a close. If you enjoyed the ride, hit that like button and subscribe for more global journeys. Check out our other videos for your next virtual vacation. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep exploring.